Oh, my camera is not quite right there. Perfect. How's it going, everybody? I am beyond stoked. Suffice to say, I am beyond stoked about everything that we've learned about Metaphor recently. Um, so I was actually kind of upset at first about how much we learned about Metaphor straight from the get go, because I was on vacation visiting family when all of the news dropped. Um, Meta archetypes feel more like how Devil Transformation felt in Digital Devil Saga. Never played Digital Devil Saga, so I can't say one way or the other. But they definitely don't feel much like personas at all, other than being these kind of ethereal kind of beings that you summon forth from within yourself. Mechanically, they don't feel like personas really much at all, other than like having set abilities. But really, it's a job system, is what it reminds me of. But when all this dropped in during all of Summer Games Fest, I was in I was in Kansas, because I have some family out there, and my wife and I, Allie, we went to the Stardew Valley Symphony that that was happening in Kansas on the same day that all of the Metaphor news dropped, which was incredible. Really awesome experience. I know Allie's putting something together about our trip there to that symphony, but I was just like tapping my fingers, like trying to see what all of the news I missed was, and trying desperately to figure out a way to like make a video about it as soon as possible. Which I'm editing together a video. I'm actually taking a break right now from editing that quick, initial impressions video that I just put together on. But the thing that prompted this stream is that, and I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let's turn off Ishgard. Let's turn off the Ishgard music. Is the thing that prompted this stream, and something that I want to react to with all of you, is this video from GameSpot, the 29 minutes of Metaphor ReFantazio gameplay from Summer Games Fest. 29 minutes of gameplay is insane. That is insane. And with it being, it looks like it's going to be fully in English. I have not looked at this at all. Like, I have looked at it, I haven't clicked on it. I've done nothing with this. And so it looks like this is going to be when they head up to, in the trailers, they talk about going up and fighting a necromancer, so I imagine this is that dungeon. So if you don't want to see all of the good gameplay that was revealed by GameSpot for Summer Game Fest, obviously don't continue watching the video, or the stream, I should say. But it looks like it's both the dungeon challenge mode and the boss challenge mode that they go through here. I'm elated. Everything in me, well, I should say, and we'll get into the video in a second, I'm of two minds with all of this stuff, right? One mind is that I am really excited because it's a lot more Metaphor information, but I am iffy on it because I don't know if I want to be spoiled on everything about the game. And with them doing so many showcases, because it's a new IP, they really want it to succeed. They're giving us a lot of information. I worry, a small piece of me worries that it's too much. I know since it's Atlus, there are going to be some awesome twists, some awesome turns to it. But I do a piece of me worries that it is June right now. I worry by October, we're gonna know way too much. I hope this next showcase about lore and story is the last one. Also, how's it going, Goku? Long time no chat. But, without further ado, and please, whenever you have thoughts, let me know in the chat, because I love having dialogues about this game. It is honestly my favorite thing in the world, and I kind of unconsciously have shifted the channel into going to very metaphor-centric content. But either way, Goku, just so you know, we are watching it today on stream together. So if you want to go in blind, you might wanna skip out on this one, because I am going to click the play button. So anyone who doesn't want to watch it, skip out on this one. But anyone who does want to watch it with me, the dungeon and the boss challenge that was revealed, we are going right now. And tell me if there's any audio stuff that needs fixed so you can hear it. Yeah, need to deal with the necromancer. And can't let the royal scepter fall into his hands. So it looks like we were right that their starting classes are going to be main characters Seeker, Hulkenberg's going to be a knight, and Stroll is going to be a warrior. So that makes sense. Actually, I want to look at this. Wait. Hold on. That sounds so stupid, but I want to look at the button configuration. So there's auto recovery item, skills, memorandum. Okay, nothing actually too crazy. Face sight is that scan ability where they scan the whole map. Cool, easy enough. Oh, so this is the mausoleum that they've shown in a lot of the trailers. Is there someone here? Methinks yes. Katharina!
Did someone get here before us?
You lot thought it was safe to come this way.
Oh, don't skip through the text.
Your intention to enter the grand...
Stop cutting them off.
But are you not injured?
I can't do that. My friend's trapped in there.
Then we will rescue her.
I love the protagonist's voice. Fine.
Even I can see sense in that. My friend's a Parapus girl, about my age, with a yellow flower pin in her black hair. If you bring her back safe, I'll repay you.
GameSpot, why did you not let them talk? Why? Oh, so this is essentially a side quest. That didn't say main quest, I don't believe.
This one's
No, yeah, it's a favor with no deadline. That's really interesting. Yes, it has been confirmed, Jared. I'll say it out loud. Because it was in Showcase 2. That's what we're here for. If it's been revealed in a showcase, then it's fair game, I think. There are gonna be 7 party members, and of those 7, we know that the 3 here, Heisme and Juna, we've all seen them in combat. And then I would say the 6th will probably be the girl from the mask-wearing tribe with the 3 eyes. The name is escaping me right now.
Right there.
But she wears black and white. She's been in some of the trailers. Sorry, I'm a turn icon. Okay, so those are turn icons. So it's like SMT in that way. But I think that the 7th party member is going to be... You unlock all of those synthesis moves right from the start. That's awesome. Is going to be that older gentleman we see, like, kind of with us in the mine and in the trailer, kind of fighting Hulkenberg.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Yes, yeah, with Gallica as the navigator.
Imagine that would be of use.
This is so... It looks so good! Oh, I mean, Atlus transition screens, obviously, but it looks so good. You can press any time. Okay.
Strange.
I don't think anything would be.
Sorry, I'm gonna go back to that just to make sure I didn't miss anything. My apologies. Y, initiate squad battle. You can press Y at any time. But if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start battle with an advantage. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so eventually you'll stun them, and that's when you'll launch into the squad battles. And then the difficulty levels of everything.
Strange.
Cool.
I don't think anything would be too tough. Watch out!
Beat him to death! Beat him to death! Yeah, it looks like, just based on the party composition so far, I think that for the party, it will be the protagonist kind of unifying the different tribes. So, like, we have a party member who is... Hold up. Sorry, I'm pausing again. Just to get into this party conversation. So we have a party member who's part of the Clemmer tribe, you know, in Stroll. The Rosant tribe in Hulkenberg. Our navigator, or the dude who runs the Gauntlet Runner, is part of the Ishkia tribe, you know, the winged, like, angel-looking tribe. We know that Juna is part of the Nydia tribe, you know, who kind of have those larger eyes. And then Heisme is part of the... What's the tribe name? I have a list up right now, if I'm fully honest with you. I cannot remember what the tribe that Heisme's in is called, because it's not listed here. It is the Ugif tribe. The Ugif tribe. I think that girl in the black and white cloak, I think she's part of the Mustari tribe, and they have the 3 eyes. That's kind of and the masks that they wear, and so I think she'll be part of the party. And I think we'll probably get a Parapos, you know, a beast, like the Beast Man, essentially, tribe that Katharina is part of, as one of our other party members. And I think we'll get a temporary party member who might like die or something throughout the course of the game in a Roag tribe member, the old men, and old women kind of tribe that have really long lifespans, and I think that will be Hulkenberg's mentor. I think he'll be very much a, this wise old mentor joins your party, and then unfortunately he gives his life for the cause, something along those lines. And so I think if I had to take a guess, I think that's where it's gonna kind of go. But all right, back to actually looking at the combat in the dungeon. The soundtrack is so sick too. They're stomping these enemies though, which I guess makes sense. You don't want it to be too crazy difficult.
That should do it.
Is that just an item?
You found something.
Okay.
Let's take it with us.
Would sure be a
The
pleasure.
music though.
Let's give him a fight.
Okay, so we're just gonna stomp them.
Tis yours.
And then synthesis moves.
Victory's out.
Yufa, thank you. I don't know why. Probably because it hasn't been revealed. It does remind me of the Buster Sword, as well. It's probably because it hasn't been revealed yet. But I keep it. If the name is Yufa, then I just have the most trouble remembering her name.
The thing is, that reminds me. Leave me be.
Huh.
Upset. Hey.
Wait, so they're part of... Wait. Hold up there.
Hey.
They had colored uniforms, but they mentioned white ones. What's that about? The rank of a soldier in Luis's private army is signified by the color of their uniform. So Luis has, or Luis, or however you want to say his name, he has essentially like taken over the mausoleum in the Citadel. And fascinating. Which I suppose that makes sense, because he did seemingly unabashedly kill the king. But, huh.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, I imagine Katharina's friend is one of the hostages.
What now?
I wonder if calling him Traveling Boy is that story significant? Is that just the placeholder so they don't actually give him a name? Because I know that we name ourselves in this game. So I wonder how long he is called Traveling Boy, or if we get to name him as well. You know what I mean? Looking at the feet. I love the painterly look to this all too. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and Idols Day. So it is a 5-day week. It's a 5-day week, and it looks like 30 days a month. That's interesting. Yeah, no, it is very fitting. It is very fitting. But I wonder if there will be a reveal later in the game where it's like, this is your true name, traveling boy. As he introduced myself, hello, I'm Traveling Boy. Nice to meet you. So knight is good for defense, that makes sense. We already knew that at this point. I like that little touch of like the silhouette of the archetype hovering outside of you while you're in the menu. That's a really cool touch. Also, the ambiance of this dungeon is sick. And the fact that I think that there will be a lot of dungeons like that have this level of like depth to it is insane to me. Because we had to, in Persona 5 for example, we had to pretty much adhere to the mental worlds to go through any meaningful dungeon. Except for Mementos, but I hate Mementos. Like, maybe that's a hard... Maybe that is a hot take. Mementos Depths is a different story, but regular Mementos is just fine. Same with Tartarus. It's fine in Persona 3. Like, this is the kind of stuff I am elated to see. Because it feels like the same level of depth as a you know, a Kamoshida's palace, but with so much to do, like rescue the hostages as a sub category, as you're thwarting the Necromancer's theme. And apparently, I just looked at the top right corner. There's a day of calamity. Wonder what that could be about. Is the Necromancer causing the calamity? What's the calamity about? Is Luis behind the calamity? Ganon? Is Ganondorf going to erupt from underneath the cathedral and destroy all of Grand Trad? Which is the capital city of the game.
Not bad, if I say so myself. A new power to wield.
I'm like a kid on Christmas today. I'm so glad I held off on watching this. Go through the door, friend.
What are you doing?
Oh, can you fight the guards? Fight the guards, please. I don't know if they're like over leveled or if like the combat, it's a demo, so the combat's just probably really easy in this. I hope it isn't this easy, like going through the dungeons, you know what I mean? Like dungeons don't need to be brutally difficult. Like, the Persona games aren't that difficult, all things considered. But unless you like up the difficulty, but like this is a little, it's a little too just mow them down. You know what I mean? Like, it's showing off the game. I'm just gonna chalk it up to that right now. But I've seen the enemies do one like fire like claw attack on Stroll, and like that's it. Oh. Okay, come on. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. Only a flesh wound. No, they still mowed those guys down. I guess the red cloaked guys are not super highly ranking in Luis's private army.
Huh. What?
Eesh.
No, the game looks awesome, Shadow. That's the key.
Nice.
So green glowy orbs, green Navi fairies are
If you
are
freeze,
key
I say
items,
take it with you.
and blue ones are just regular items.
All right, that's lovely.
He kind of motions. Oh. So, come on, attack the big dude. Come on, GameSpot. I like when you sprint. What? No! GameSpot, you tease. You totally could have fought that guy.
It's your call.
Hold on.
Can we just appreciate
Which one?
this music right now? Oh my god.
Come to think of it,
They did not need to go this hard. It's so good. Heisme!
Hey,
Hey, traveling boy.
I see.
This is... I just have a stupid grin on my face.
This is...
So they have a storeroom. Yeah, that is exactly my concern. Who is that? Wait. Who is this? Fidelio? I wonder... Neris has a portrait of himself. That's really funny. But who? Jonah? Okay. Did we read it? Are we reading it? Ah! Who is Fidelio?
All right.
So does that mean that Juna is in our party at this point if her stuff is in the gauntlet runner?
That brilliance. Now then.
Okay, it's social skills. It's essentially social skills. Oh, that's the Parapus tribe dude. Like the older one.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Wait, could he... That's the Parapus tribe dude that I thought might join the party. So Fidelio might be his younger brother? Oh, this is later in the game. We're a magic seeker.
What is that thing? Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Oh.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
I want the Parapus tribe dude to be part of the party. Given major, maybe just because he has an axe, but major Shinjiro energy. Tentacles.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
Aye aye, Fidelio.
Can we get those giant legs off us?
Okay.
Now accept your fate.
I do have to wonder if this is inspired by Bosch as well, or if this is inspired by something else, because I don't remember seeing this thing in Bosch.
Hack and slash.
Right on target.
And I suppose I haven't looked.
I will.
Seeing things like Heat Riser just makes me feel at home.
Let me help. Helpful as ever.
Observe the enemy. With blade in hand.
So, if he said, if Fidelio, yeah, I hope the game is hard enough too. Just some semblance of a challenge. Like, I don't need it to be brutally hard in like the standard mode, but like there needs, if there's like a hard, like if there is a hard mode or like a critical mode or whatever, it needs to live up to that. Like the difficulty needs to be there. I feel pretty comfortable in saying that it probably will have decent difficulty in the more like higher level modes, assuming that they're in the game. But standard, I think, is gonna be pretty. If I had to take a guess, I think standard is going to be pretty. Just kind of run through it, with like the occasional like Okumura fight where it's just like annoying.
Blaze! Do not relent.
Can't afford to hold back. No holding back. I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash. Right on target.
Wait, hold on.
It's okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Scour.
It has, hold on. This thing has a yellow eye, right? And the protagonist, how's it going, David? Good to see ya. It has a yellow eye, and it's the same yellow eye as the protagonist, I believe. I believe it's the same eye as the protagonist. I'm terrible with rights and lefts. It just fun fact about myself. When we're driving, no, it's 1,000% the same eye as the protagonist that's yellow. When we're driving, Allie, if she's trying to tell me to go right or left, she says R2, L2, because I guess I'm just chronically playing video games. But yeah, so because the protagonist has that yellow eye and the humans have a yellow eye, and it's the same eye, it's the right eye. I wonder if So the protagonist tribe is a tribe that's denounced by the Sanctus Church in the world of metaphor, right? And they are denounced for being able to use heretical magic, you know? And that's why they're kind of shunted from the rest of civilization, kind of looked down upon. And I wonder, I've said this from the beginning, but I feel like it has something to do with the heterochromia of the protagonist. I feel very strongly now that there has to be a connection between the protagonist and the humans. Yeah, the protagonist has part of the Elder tribe, has the yellow eye on the right, as well as these humans have the yellow eye on the right. That is fascinating. I wonder if it's almost, I'm not going to spoil a completely different franchise, but it's summoning up like shades of a very popular anime that just recently concluded. So that's something to think about. Back to the boss fight. Sorry, I noticed the eye and I was like, that is something. There's no way that's a coincidence. Because the yellow eye isn't just being able to summon an archetype, because everyone has that dormant ability within them. They say it in the most recent archetype trailer.
Be neither face me. Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Heisme?
I shall vanquish evil.
Vanquish the evil.
No, not this. Try some of this!
Right on target.
The freedom of a want. I'm all prepared.
The freedom of a wanderer.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let's see that good animation. That sword almost looks like a violin bow. So we have a mage in Heisme, a magic knight in Hulkenberg, a sword master in Stroll, and a magic seeker in the protagonist. Which in the showcase they announced 14 archetype lineages or pathways. And so Knight, Swordmaster is, I don't know what that's connected to. It might be Warrior. And then Magic Seekers with Seeker. Mage is the base for Magic. Dude. There's just so much to dig into here. Magic items. Is there? That's sick. Honestly, might want to look into that, because I'd be curious as to what archetype they have equipped to her, if it's something different. Yo. So, thank you very much, Cloud. I've been holding off on watching, like, I watched the showcase, because I couldn't help myself. But in terms of the demos, I fully held off until now. Because I want something to watch on stream. For the first time. Ugh! Ugh!
If we can take out some legs, that'll
I'll use what I must.
right?
Now, no holding back.
I will say, this feels
Nice
I will
one,
fight
Stroll.
with pride.
like a relatively... Does anyone have healing spells
Counting on you.
in the party right now? I'm such a nervous...
With blade in hand.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Not this one. Behold. We
They do.
stand together.
I'm such a nervous fighter in games like this. I always have to have a cleric, like without question. Also, just in general, I think healers are cool. In every MMO I've ever played in my life, I have been, like, in Final Fantasy XIV, my oi! Oh! Oi! Oh! GameSpot's getting brutalized. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's an alarm. I had set for something else, but I have to, like, take a pulse because they just got ruined by this thing. Oh! Oh God. Oh, the humanity. Literally, quite literally, oh, the humanity. I also love, I genuinely love that we just saw the traveling boy die and the gameplay, it just continued. That's such a, it's such a beautiful thing.
Haizume's in real danger. He needs healing now.
Okay, so this thing,
Power within. Hack and slash.
oh, the,
I'll not give in to sickness. Come forth, royal soul.
Power like that.
oh yeah, Gallica does sound a bit like Yukari. I can hear it. I can definitely hear it. But, okay, so assuming that the GameSpot people are about the same skill level as me, not great, not terrible, just like fine at games, maybe this game will be able to put up a little bit of a fight. Cause that
Let's try this.
was malarkey.
I owe you. Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. Healing odds.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever. I knew you'd help.
There we go.
You think yourself equal? Thunder!
We hit their weakness.
I can't. Are you prepared?
I don't think it is the same voice actress, but it does give, I will say it does give the,
Let's take
um,
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's
it does give the, same energy or the same vibe, I would say. The ailment team has right now makes the healing 0. That is, thank you for pointing that out, Bren, because I did not notice that. That is honestly a really cool ailment. That's a really cool ailment to have,
Let me help.
because it throws a wrench in the heal spam that I do, and I'm sure like there are items that'll fix it, but the more I see of this game, the more I think this is going to be one of my all-time favorites, like without question, because it has everything I love about Persona with the social sim elements, of creating bonds with those followers. The combat looks awesome. The traversal seems like it allows you freedom without being like an open world game. More like open zone, if anything, or more dungeon based. Oh, that is a cool detail, Cloud. Probably because he's a wandering boy, and so like he likely has a different accent from the other people who may have come from like Hulkenberg and Stroll, who came from Grand Trad, and they have like regional dialects throughout the course of the world, and you know the wandering boy just doesn't have that specific regional dialect wherever he's from. He has his own. This game is okay. So that was pretty cool. And the eye thing, I am going to be thinking about that endlessly. I want to know, actually, hold on. I'm pulling up another hello, you can see all of my search. I want to see something really quickly. Yeah, let's look at, I want this one. Because if I scroll through it for just a second, I want to see. No, he has both. Which I know he's not part of the Elder tribe. I know he's part of the Clemmer tribe, but I wanted to see if he had a yellow eye. Because he also has a book. Like a book like the protagonist. Which brings me to this. Now, I have watched this. I'm sure if you're watching this stream, you have probably also watched this. But I want to go back. I want to go back through it. Just because I think that there is a lot that I have missed. I've watched it like 2-3 times now, embarrassingly. But I think that there's always fun to be had by watching it on stream. And so let's look at the exclusive showcase from Summer Games Fest, all about archetypes. I love this game. Okay, tell me if that's too loud. Or if it's too quiet. This job system is probably going to be one of the best. Wait, hold on.
Hello, everyone.
I'm too chronically online. I just want to see if that would be, if it shows up. No, I could probably. I was looking at this image to see if there was like a still without text, to see if I could use it easily for a thumbnail, and we could still use it, but it would just take some doing. But that's just how my brain operates anyways. I know there is a statue of it.
I'm Hashino, the director of Metaphor ReFantazio. You may
What's up, Hashino?
Including Shin Megami Tensei 3 and Persona 3, 4, and 5. At Summer Game Fest held in Los Angeles, California, we announced there are
That's my guy right there. That is my guy.
Understanding the various archetypes is crucial to mastering this title's battle system. In this edition of the Atlus exclusive to Metaphor ReFantazio showcase, we will dive deeper into the different types of archetypes and how to use them. For those who haven't watched, in our previous showcase, we introduced the overall game flow. We will continue to reveal new content
All right.
on Metaphor.
This is my guy, but I want to get to the actual
So please be sure to subscribe.
stuff.
Let's get started.
Oh well, here we go. Here we are.
First, let's review the battle system introduced in the previous live stream.
Where is this? The Dragon Temple.
Action-oriented battle system where enemies of lower rank are defeated through real-time action, allowing you to proceed at a quick
So
pace.
they're not super high level
System. Against
here.
lower-ranked enemies, players can use the real-time action to enter turn-based combat with an advantage. Metaphor incorporates tactical planning through action.
Also,
with established systems,
I wonder,
along with a high degree of party composition freedom through job changes.
the battle arena here looks like it's inside. So I wonder if they're just cutting between footage that they want. Because they initiated that outside, but it looked like it was inside when the battle was happening.
In the early stages of the story,
So I have a video about more scripted out. Like, it's almost done, right? But I was like, there's gonna be stuff at Summer Games Fest I don't want to say anything or like put this video out like a week before Summer Games Fest and have it immediately be dated, right? I'm so glad that I didn't. Oh my gosh. More in academia, or as they say in this, academia, I think that's one of the things I'm most fascinated by. I know he's an Igor type, right? It's just kind of like a different flavor of the Velvet Room, but I think that there's so much there, and I won't give away. Also, I won't give away what I'm talking about in the video, but there's a lot of really exciting stuff that I'm thinking about with academia. Also, I love that there is a pretzel stand, an upside down pretzel stand in the background. That's world building for you folks.
Story. The protagonist gains access to a mysterious location called Academia. As you can see, it's a place adorned with a plethora of books, giving it the atmosphere of a sanctuary of knowledge. The individual in Academia...
Wait.
Sanctuary of knowledge.
Yo! These are the different archetypes. These are like the books for the different archetypes are locked away until you get like the key for them. So like you can see down here, it looks like it's the thief archetype. And it's opened up because he's created a bond with Heisme at this point in the game. That's cool. That is really, really cool. And if we go back like 2 seconds, we can see the... can we see that? Oh, warrior. We can see the warrior one. Atlus, get this little graphic off the screen. I don't want it. I don't need it. I want to see what... Okay. Let's see if we can... I'm... Hold on. Let's just lower the playback speed. Aha! Here we go. So we have the Seeker, the Mage, the Warrior, and the Knight paths opened up. And then we have all of the rest still locked. So 4 over here, and then 7 on the other side. Or 8. Something like that. Yo. Yeah, I don't know who the mysterious narrator woman is. It has to be someone. It has to be someone. But this is cool. And you know, it has the green key item orbs. Well, there are books down there too. I guess that's just everything that you can interact with in Academia. But, and then you got that sick Vitruvian man with all of the archetype names on it. Oh yeah. Let's fix the speed of the playback.
As you can see, it's a place adorned with a plethora of books, giving it the atmosphere of a sanctuary of knowledge.
The novelist study.
In Academia has high hopes for the protagonist's awakened archetypes. I've been waiting. He is well versed in archetype knowledge and will lend his support to the protagonist's journey, helping him to awaken archetypes.
And then we use Mag to purchase new archetypes and archetype lines for the protagonist. So right now he has Seeker and Mage, and you can unlock it as you go, and you get Mag from like experience and money. You just get it by killing things, and completing objectives and all that stuff. That's sick.
In lineages such as this one,
Oh.
out as they are acquired during the
It also shows you the auto equipment change it would do if you were to unlock that archetype. So like the kindling staff, or like switch to that archetype, the kindling staff for the mage, like there was a spear for the knight, a sword for the warrior.
This is a game screen from the early stages of the story. So right now we only have access
I like
to
that their
images
hearts
of
are all
archetypes with
different
basic
colors
features.
too,
But once
like
you
their
reach
own
the
like
small
special
archetypes,
like
the real game strategy begins.
unique
Details on
colors
how
like in
protagonists
Persona
need to
5.
visit this place will be shown
Oh.
in detail in subsequent updates, so please look forward to it. Now, I'd
Little
like to introduce
plateau.
the types and characteristics of archetypes, as well as details about the related battle systems, including some that have not yet been revealed. In the last live stream, we introduced the different types of archetype.
What if, okay, so sorry. I'm sticking with the eye thing. The eye is so important. It shows up everywhere. The humans have the yellow eye. The archetype Vitruvian man has the eye. No, yeah, I noticed that, Cloud, that the colors change depending on who has the archetypes equipped, which is so cool. We just saw the Vitruvian man have like the eye shine yellow. So, what if the yellow eye has something to do with magic, right? And so, we know that humans are creatures that may not be the most sentient of beings, right? But they do have those yellow eyes, like the protagonist of the Elder tribe. What if they are beings that let magic consume them and that turned them into abominations? And they thirsted after the power of magic too much, and because they thirsted after that magic, or were transformed magically, that's what turned them into humans, and that's indicated by that yellow eye. Or maybe they tried to unlock an archetype like the protagonist does, and it fully, like, the humans are bastardized versions of individuals who have thirsted after the power of the archetype but didn't want to use it as that latent power within us. They wanted to kind of use it in more malicious ways, and kind of taking their humans are in a way people in this world who are bastardized by the power of the archetype, and that magic warped them into what they really look like, and that's the humans, right? And so it's a double-sided coin. You know, you can either let an archetype be a strength for you to share with the world, or you can let it kind of like consume you. I don't know. That's just my initial thought, because the eye is important. Undeniably, the yellow eye is important. Like, very important. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep showing it in literally every capacity.
Stream, we introduced the different types of archetypes, including some of the foundational ones. The versatile Seeker, who is a well-rounded archetype. The Mage, who can exploit the enemy's weak points.
I also love that the protagonist is immediately the one who can use wind magic. I feel like wind magic never gets protagonist attention.
In terms of other initial archetypes, we have the Warrior, who excels in sword attacks. The Knight, with outstanding defensive skills. The Healer, who specializes in recovery. The Commander, with skills related to formation and support.
That's a cool one. I like the command. I feel like I'll use the commander archetype a decent bit.
And the Faker, with tricky moves.
What?
Players can unlock evolved archetypes.
Whoa! Wait a minute. I missed that the first time around. You gain 3. You have an ability as the Faker to gain 3 turns. You could abuse this archetype. This job system is going to be so fun to play around with, because I just know that people who are much better at video games than I am are going to break it in half, and be able to abuse it to be able to just fully throttle the game immediately, which like in not in a negative way, not in a negative kind of connotation towards like the way it's made or anything like that. I just think that is so, the customizability is awesome. Also, Juna's in the party as a masked dancer. I wonder if that's her base class, is a masked dancer, because we know that she's kind of like it looks like she's like a singer, so or like a performer of some sort anyways, so that would be pretty cool.
Masked dancer, whose skills and resistances can be freely changed with equipment.
What?
Who is perceived as a highlight in job change games with its power to summon monsters, and the Berserker, who has tremendous destructive power. There are 14 basic archetype lineages, and when the variations of each archetype are added up, in total there are more than 40 archetypes available.
That's so cool.
Each archetype gains experience through battle and learns various skills. There's a wide variety of skills with different attributes and ranges, such as buffs, recovery, and passive skills to improve abilities.
The gunner looks cool.
Skills allows players to gain an advantage in battles. As archetypes evolve through growth, players can advance to higher tier.
They're in the mausoleum.
While the archetypes like the ones introduced earlier are unlocked as the base archetype of each lineage, progressing them through battle and strengthening bonds with supporters encountered on the journey is crucial. This system unlocks conditions
Who is, now that you bring it up, Cloud, who is that mysterious voice? I wonder if we've seen her. Probably not.
For example, the Seeker, which first awakens for the protagonist, is a lineage in the Seeker category. And by deepening the bond with the supporter who controls this lineage, the character can evolve into the Magic Seeker, who wields powerful
Stroll's weapons look so, like,
then onto Soul Hacker, who has powerful
brutal.
additional MP
I love it.
attacks
I love
and
it.
penetration resistance. The Gunner, who can shoot from a distance, is a heroic figure in the ranged category, and can evolve into Sniper.
Also, I don't know who said it. Oh, David, you said it a while ago. Heismei's deep voice is hilarious to me. I love it. It gives me Riku from Xenoblade vibes.
Uniquely crafted with dedicated artwork, and the appearance of each character changes based on the equipped archetype. So I think you will enjoy the work very much. This title was created with the cooperation of guest creators, including Koda Kazuma for the background concept art, and Ikuto Yamashita for the Gauntlet Runner design. The archetype designs, boasting over 40 variations, are not only designed by Shigenori Soejima, who is in charge of character design for this title, but also by Yuji Hiro,
I love that archetypes can evolve too. And it's not
who is likely familiar
as much of a chore to get like personas to involve, where it's either story based or like you have to get to like close to the end of the game or the social link.
organizing them into parties, and the fact that we have incorporated the ideas of the creator who has consistently been in charge of the design of the series is not only impressive, but also an appropriate element for the 35th anniversary title of the Atlus brand.
I do think it's really cool that they got the Etrian Oddessy guy to be able to come work on designs. It does feel like a celebration of Atlus.
That allows you to transform at any time during a battle and activate their skills after entering a turn-based battle with the squad button. Today I would like to introduce the archetype battle system in more detail. Against higher-ranked foes, players can stun enemies with fast action before engaging in advantageous squad turn-based battles. However, if attacked by enemies first, the turn
That's funny.
begin with a disadvantage.
Heismei and Snake, birds of a feather.
Or struggle with action sequences should not try to take on the enemies through fast battle, but rather use the squad button to engage in turn-based combat.
Oh, really?
Situation,
Up.
players to adapt between
Bet.
high-reward combat and low-risk, low-reward
I
strategies. The squad battle is a turn-based battle system adopted
I wonder if once, even after you stun them through the fast combat, if you can keep fighting.
by a number of party members, and the number of actions increases if the enemy's weak points are exploited. So, strategize your next move exploit your party's weaknesses, then your party's turn may not come for a while.
Okay, it's just standard, you know.
Metaphor is an evolution of our command battle system that has been cultivated over the years, and its innovative archetype system is unique to this title.
I think we're in the clear.
In command battles, players can
We love Anthem Seeker of Darkness in this household.
and each archetype has its optimal position of strength. For example, the
Okay.
can cast magic from
This is just
to compensate for its
standard RPG stuff. I'm gonna skip over this.
attack power. The knight
Ah!
can withhold its attacks and attract enemy attacks from the back row, and therefore the gun row.
I'm skipping over the battle system stuff because it feels...
From your path,
This is stuff we kind of inferred from the last one. So, I don't think we need to... Ah, this is what I want.
configurations and discover new synthesis combinations.
The new synthesis combinations, by experimenting with different archetypes, is dope.
Later stages, allowing players to enjoy different compositions. We aimed for a balance to avoid a situation where players' party compositions become similar as the game progresses, or where only certain archetypes are used. When players
I love that. Making sure that as many of the different archetypes are viable throughout the course of the game is something that a lot of games like this, you know, like, there are actively, like, correct party compositions in some games. Like, I'll just use Pokemon as an example, right? If you're going through, like, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, everyone knows the meme of, like, you're gonna have a Luxray, a Staraptor, an Infernape, you know, so on and so forth. And it's just because that's what works. That'll give you the best coverage. And there just wasn't customizability in a lot of the Persona games because you could choose whoever you wanted from your party. But if you wanted, like, decent coverage, like, some of the some parties just work better than others. For Persona 5, you wouldn't want, like, all of your big, like, Healy characters in the party unless you were down with that. But it just wouldn't give as much coverage. So I think this is awesome, having full party control, being able to incentivize synthesizing more archetypes with one another to unlock more spells, is great. Oh yeah, they use some names of Atlus spells. Like, a lot of the ability spells are the same. Like, Hama, I'm assuming, is, like, a light magic spell. But, and, like, there are different things throughout, like, that harken back to the older Atlus games.
change from one archetype to another, they can inherit the skills they have already
Yeah, so yeah, back to Persona 1 and 2. But, like, I would say more... I would say even more, like, not as recently as Soul Hackers 2, right? Which that game has issues for sure, but combat, I think, in Soul Hackers 2 is pretty fun.
It can expand to 7 as the story progresses. All members can equip any of the 40-plus archetypes, so we hope players enjoy developing their unique strategies.
Also, the front row, back row, being able to switch, like, having that in any JRPG is great. Wait, why is there a cat? No. There's a cat. Why is there a cat? See that? There's a little kitty. Why is there a cat? Can we collect? I kid you not. Hold on. I kid you not. If they are allowing us to collect cats that we can bring back to academia. I mean, Persona 1, there's loads of games that have positioning systems. The first one that I can think of is like Breath of Fire 4. So I guess in you know, I don't know if Persona was the first to do it, but there have been loads that kind of like help you switch between the front row, back row, mid combat. But if there's a way to collect cats in this game, where cats are like a focal point of this game, game of the year. Absolute game of the year. Immediately on site.
We have explained how to use archetypes in command battles. Let's discuss how archetypes' abilities come into play in other ways. Weapons change depending on which archetype is equipped, and this also affects the real-time action, fast combat that can be used before entering turn-based squad battles. For example, the Seeker's one-handed sword allows for quick, successive strikes to deal damage to enemies. Let's change the archetype of the protagonist to the unlocked warrior. You can change the archetype of your party members as well from each tree, but the fast action is a move specific for the protagonist. So we want you to try out not only the command battles, but also the strategic action. In the case of the warrior's great
The customization is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
susceptible to preemptive strikes from enemies. In the case of the mage's staff, the attack range extends not only forward, but also around the user, making it effective in situations where the player is surrounded by multiple enemies. It can wipe out many monsters when outnumbered and outclassed. Additionally, there are archetypes that can use ranged weapons. The fake
Also, this is just cool.
uses a crossbow,
I'm totally gonna be a faker.
characteristics and weaknesses. For instance,
I'm totally going to be a faker, like main. I like that one in particular has me so excited. I say main. I'm gonna try and play as much as I can.
when you enter a squad battle, you cannot swap archetypes in a squad battle.
Oh yeah, you
Plan ahead of time.
you can switch. You switch weapons with switching archetypes. Like each archetype uses a specific weapon set, and you can set presets for all of your archetypes that you have equipped, because you can equip different stuff. So yeah, you have to switch weapons.
Fantasy worlds are recreated in a modern design. Some enemies that ambush
What is he holding?
hide underground,
What,
and some that appear in a group.
what is that weapon? Is he playing pickleball? What's going on?
So please enjoy trying out
Is that a fan?
strategies of your choice. Although, there are tough enemies and bosses that force you into battle.
He is a general. So is it like a baton?
This happens, the type of party you bring will affect the battle. Monsters called humans are especially
That thing is horrifying.
we think you will enjoy playing
Grius. Wait, he has the thing. Is he part of Luis's private army? And it looks like this is the mine where we have Grius. I think he is Hulkenberg's mentor. And I think we see him in our party at one point in one of the trailers. I have to look at that. There's one trailer. We'll look at it after this. But I think he's going to be a temporary party member. I feel very assured in that assumption.
the battles ahead. Moreover,
Yeah, they didn't show it because I think he's in the party.
difficulty level varies depending on which quest you conquer first, can affect the perceived difficulty of battles, and a slight error in judgment can be fatal in this battle. The difficulty of the game can be
That's pretty early on.
and by using the retry feature, you'll be able to return to the top of the battle and take on the challenge again with
That's pretty nice.
you might have thought of.
That's pretty nice. This is my favorite bit. I love this bit. The travelers' voices, like seeing like what party compositions and what level everyone was at, like when they did something, I think is so cool. Also, wait. This is also kind of wild to look at as an image. Because, hold on, let me move my face. Because I'm blocking the funny thing. Now. Okay. I think it's so funny. Because you can see, like, the people who have been, like leveling, like, only specific party members. And so this person, like, completed this dungeon at level, typically you're gonna be in like your late 20s, early 30s, just like myself in real life, when you complete this dungeon. But this dude over here is like level 55, level 53, level in the bottom right, level 55, level 53, level 35, and level 24. Like, I don't know, I think that's really funny because that's something I would do. And he's probably using it to level up Heismate or something like that. And then you get the level 99s across the board, and just because they probably needed some records to do it, and they probably auto leveled the characters to level 99 to just go through the dungeon for the footage. I don't know. I think that's so funny though. But this is going to be really cool. So you can see people who use like Merchant and like Magic Seeker and Magic Knight and like Sword Master, and what kind of different party compositions that you may have never thought would work well together. You can see how they work, and that's really cool to me. So my face is moving back down here. There we go.
By other players who've cleared the same dungeon. Available to view at any time. With the press of a button, you can instantly switch to those compositions, making it easier to adapt.
Also, this area is insanely cool. Martyra.
Who remember playing classic job change games based on the recommended information of specific party setups for certain dungeons. This network feature is like a modern version of that kind of playstyle. Above all, we wanted players to be able to see firsthand how other players are progressing in the dungeon they are currently conquering, using their own party composition and ingenuity, even though it is a loosely connected aspect.
Well done.
So, what did you think?
I thought it was great. Thank you, Atlus.
Uses of archetypes. We hope
Alright, let's just... I'm skipping over all of the DLC stuff that they talk about, and let's look at the trailer. That's more talking. Oh, there's our boy who I think is gonna join our party, just bodying Hulkenberg. Yo, yo.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them. On guard! You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
This... I feel like with the showcase, there's nothing in this trailer that is that insane.
Resistance was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Like, based on what we've seen, none of this is that crazy. It's just kind of showcasing the archetypes, which is really cool. But like, I don't feel like we got like a crazy amount of added stuff from that. that trailer, which isn't bad. I'm not mad about that. We've gotten so much. But I feel like that in isolation doesn't give us like a crazy amount to work with. October 11th can't get here soon enough. I know everyone else is like SMT5 Vengeance pilled right now, but I'm just like metaphor. What could it mean? What are I truly think this has the potential to be a staple franchise with SMT and Persona, or at least I hope it does. I hope audiences really resonate with it like they do, the other Atlus titles. I know that there are some people who are upset that there isn't romance in Metaphor, and that's been confirmed. I couldn't care less personally. It's never been a big aspect of the game for me. So I'm unconcerned. In reality, it's probably one of the things about Persona I like less, just because I never feel like it has too much, I don't know, weight to it. I never feel like the romance it felt consequential in the game. It didn't really do much that just ranking them up to 10 in their social link could do. For me personally, I get why people like it. It like for sure 1000%, but it's not for me. But yeah, no, this is. I am beyond excited. Oh, the one thing I did want to look at while we're here, is I wanted to see if when we're running through that mine, if it does say that Grius is in our party. I can't remember. I think it's the first trailer, actually. Oh, wait. No, he is. He 1000% is, and he has an archetype. Look. If you look here, Grius is a party member. I think he's a temporary party member, but he is a party member in the Nord mines. So fully confirmed party members we have who are in our party at some point in the game are the protagonist, the traveling boy, Stroll, Heisme, Hulkenberg, Juna, and Grius. And Yufa, the girl from the tribe with the three eyes, whose name I forget constantly, is probably the 7th, because she's in so much of the promotional materials already. We see her with the party all the time in other trailers. So we essentially have 7 party members already confirmed, assuming he stays in the party, which I don't think he will. I genuinely don't. But at least he does join at some point. Oh, this game can't come soon enough. Atlus cooked so hard. They continue to cook. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with it right now. I don't know. I'm curious as to... That's kind of what I wanted to hop on stream to look at really quickly. Someone said that there was a Japanese metaphor, some gameplay. But let me see if I can find that. I might not be able to, just off the cuff. Hey, whoa, look, that's me. Let's see. Looks like Buffmaster posted something. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is the. Let me go to his channel. If you're not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe to him because he is spectacular. Let's see here, videos. I'm just gonna go back to my face for a moment while I'm looking this up. He posts so much. Let's see. I cannot see the link, Cloud. Which I might have posting links turned off because I had a bot issue for a while for the streams. Let's see here.
On our Atlus YouTube channel.
Oh well. I am not immediately seeing it. But as I'm looking, what are you guys most excited for with Metaphor? Like, what's something that you want to learn about that maybe we don't know about quite yet? Like, where are you at with that? Because I just want more, like, world context. I want to know more about the lore of the world of Metaphor. I'm of two minds with it, just because I want to know more, but I don't want to be like heavily spoiled, if that makes sense. Like, I want more, but I don't want too much. I just want flavor lore. I don't want anything to do with the story. I want flavor lore about the world of Metaphor so that we can theory craft. And no, the characters, yeah. The characters, I would have to agree. I want to know a little bit more about them. I think that they are going to be easily the highlight of the game. Let's see. I'm looking for the... Let's see if we can find the boss fight. But yeah, no. I think that the characters are going to be the game's, like, easily the greatest strength. Alright, I am... Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not finding what I'm looking for at the very least. But, alright. Well, I think that'll do it for today's stream. Just a chill. I just kind of wanted to talk about Metaphor for a while. I have a lot more thoughts that are going to be going into a lot more detailed videos in Metaphor. So if that's something you're interested in, keep an eye out. I have an initial thoughts that kind of goes over similar stuff to what I talked about today, going out on the channel probably in the next day or two. And then there's going to be more deep dive analysis kind of stuff like on the horizon that I'm really, really, really excited about. I might have to make a video about the eye. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you all later. And I might be getting Vengeance soon, so I might hop on stream as I'm playing through that or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you later. Bye.